Hey gang, Mocha Boy here from Reddit Force. Welcome back and thanks for tuning back in. Got a lot of fun stuff here today. We've been really busy over at Reddit Force. Just a couple of quick updates as far as our Warlog is concerned. We managed to pull out a win yesterday. It was our 11th win in the last 12 matches, and that pushed us over the hump, and we were able to hit 50 wins. So, a lot of excitement in the clan over that, and pretty much getting back to a green warlock. So a lot of happy faces across the board. But what's been really what's been really fun the last few days is just playing with some of the new toys that Supercell has given us. Obviously, the change with the change in the latest patch to air defenses, and that excuse me, not air defenses, seeking air mines, that they no longer track down healers, has had a huge, just an absolutely huge impact on gameplay pretty much across the board. There's You're going to see a lot of new compositions coming out over the next few weeks, but a lot of the hybrid healer type attacks that we used to see are actually going to be viable now that you don't have to worry about those. Now that you don't have to worry about those seeking air mines. And the point simply is this: is that if you take a base like mine and neutralize two of those air defenses, or find a way to neutralize at least two of those and then just bum rush the remaining two, there's nothing left in the base to protect against a healer, giant healer, or hog healer, or even healer Valk. Pretty much any healer backed army is just going to roll a lot of bases, and my base actually got rolled by healer AQ army. Unfortunately, that replay rolled off, but this guy came at me. He was a Town Hall 10. Came at me with a level 34 AQ and 11 healers, and absolutely wrecked my base. Once he got two of the air defenses down, he sent in the rest of his balloons, managed to take down a pretty good portion of my base. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff there. Now, as far as my attacks, Reddit Force has started a trophy push. This is one of those things that nobody does anymore, but this is one of those things that I promised the clan that we would do at some point. So the push isn't actually scheduled to start until next week, but a lot of people have already started moving up, so myself included. And I said, hey, why not give it a shot and load up healers again? And I was shocked. The last few dozen raids, all 3-star raids against Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9 bases, targeting multi-cup bases. Unfortunately, the interesting ones rolled off, but I'm gonna walk you through just a few of these. Now, ideally, you would want to find a base that either has low air defenses or air defenses that are available within 1 or 2 layers of the exterior. Now, in a couple of these cases, the walls were so low that I just said screw it and just bum rush the base. So check the CC there. Start your funnel. Send in the hogs with the healers. And I have level 4. I have level 4 healers, so they have something like 2,000 hit points. It's crazy. So even if you were to just back them up with a heal, they'd be fine to survive most encounters. And then once the air defenses go down, if you heal the healers, then that completely recharges them for the rest of the march through the base. So they're taking down hogs. Excuse me, they're keeping the giants up. They're keeping the hogs up. I had a rage, 2 heals, and a lightning, but none of these were really necessary. I mean, I could have just gone in there with just the hogs, the giants, and the healers, and that would have been enough to take down the base. Now, granted, I do have high heroes, so I mean, obviously your results will vary based on your compositions, but you could easily swap out the heroes for any other type of troop, more giants possibly even, P.E.K.K.A or 2, and just continue on. So that was one base. Here's another one, and again, the bases that I targeted were fairly low. I did a few of these earlier ones were higher bases with externally accessible air defenses, and I was able to neutralize at least 2 of them before the main attack started. This was a semi-active Town Hall 10, so I mean this was a preemie Town Hall 10, but again, it's just about looking for the type of bases that have these externally available air defenses, and then sending in. You have your hogs to send in to take those down, and once they go down, there's pretty much nothing left to stop your attack from marching through the base. And people will play with a couple of different different deployment strategies. I don't think it's necessary to overload. What I'm seeing after doing this a few times is that it's not really necessary to overload packs with 3 or 4 healers. You could probably split up 2 healers on one pack, 2 healers on another pack, and then use your heals to supplement whichever ones get away from your pack. For right now, I'm just kind of spamming everything to see what the AI does, and then I can adjust my strategy accordingly. And let's just do one more replay, and let's see here. Actually, you know what? I'll show you a Town Hall 9 that I messed up the attack on, because that's something a little bit more interesting. AQ came in and saved it at the end, but my plan was to use this line of defenses to just send the hog straight into the core of the base. So after taking out that CC, and just watch how I take out this CC. This is a trick. This is a trick that I use in Clan Wars also. Once you get everything balled up, you just send a distraction giant, then one wizard on top to take everything out in one blast, and you'll see. So that's down. Just a couple more barbs to get them lined up. Here comes the distraction giant, and then whiz, boom, boom, 2 shots, everybody's dead. And then at that point, you can start the raid. I decided to come in at this angle, and then I think somewhere in the core I was either going to rage heal through all these high hit point defenses, but I'm not sure if they all actually ended up making it into there. But yeah, so I've got 4 healers on that pack of hogs, and they're doing a fairly good job of keeping them up. But really, what I should have done at this point was raged the hogs to take down those air defenses, because I mean, notice that heal was able to keep up the healers for just a little while, and unfortunately those 4 level 6 air defenses in the core were just too much for the healers to take out. But yeah, I mean, this wasn't the slickest raid, but just to kind of show you how some of the applications of what those healer attacks look like. If I found the right base where all of those air defenses were accessible, I mean, there wouldn't be a lot they could do to stop stop me from wrecking them. So, gonna have a lot of fun with this composition as we're pushing up. And let's see. So yeah, that's it. Healer raids back in vogue again with the latest change. Take care, and thanks for tuning back in.